As y'all may know, I work a night shift job or the graveyard shift. I'm just not getting off. Actually, I'm at the barbershop and I'm like, I got this thought, like, how do you become successful, or how do you work towards your dreams if you work a midnight job and your whole day you're basically sleeping? Let me tell y'all what I do. So I'm working towards my dreams. I am nowhere near where I want to be, but that's fine. That's fine because I'm working towards it. If you're not trying to be where you want to be, then there's a problem. You get what I'm saying? If you just sit there and sitting in one spot at one time and being stagnant, that's not where you want to be. That's a red flag. So let's get straight into it. Step one. The first thing I would say is, if you a type of person to where if you work night shift, you can go to sleep and you wake up around 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock p.m., then you can get what you got to get done then. But if you're the type of person to where you don't sleep when you get off, or you have to, like for me, for example, I have to be asleep until it's time for me to get up, if that makes sense. I got to be to work at 9:45, right? And I get up around 7:45. I have to be asleep and get up around 7:45 to feel energized when I go to work. You get what I'm saying? So what I do is, when I get off work, I don't go to sleep. When I get off work, I don't go to sleep. What I do is, I get off work, I get what I gotta get done throughout the day, and I end up going to sleep around 1:30, 2 o'clock. 1:30, 2 o'clock, 2 to 7:45, that's a good 5 hours of sleep. I'm cool with that because I can last 5 hours of sleep. Especially, that's one thing about getting to where you want to be and grinding for, not even say grinding. I'm not going to use the word grinding, because the word grinding, if you think about the word grinding, if somebody used the word grinding, they're thinking of breaking something down. You get what I'm saying? If I'm molding myself to be the person that I want to be successful, I have to sacrifice things. And one thing I sacrifice is sleep. And which is not a problem for me, because to be honest, I think I low-key might have insomnia. I'm not going to speak it over my life, but I low-key feel like I do. But yeah, that's step one. Get whatever you have to get done first before you go to sleep, because everybody knows if you work a night shift, you work a graveyard shift, bro, you are going to be tired the whole day. You're going to want to sleep the whole day. You're going to have to force yourself to get up if you go to sleep when you just get home. That's just for me speaking personally. Now, step two, time management, bro. You have to manage your time properly. And what you got to do is, before you go to sleep for the next day, because it's not like everybody else's schedule. You can't make your schedule the night before you go to sleep. Before you go to sleep, gang, whatever time you go to sleep, before you go to sleep, you got to plan out your day. You got to make sure whatever you're doing or whatever you plan gets done the next day. You get what I'm saying? And that's where the sacrifice comes in, because let's say you got something to do and you want to be to sleep by 1:30, but you end up going to sleep by 2:30. That is what it's going to have to take to get what you need done to get to the next level. Now, number three, me personally, is the most important step. Number three is, you have to be disciplined, and you have to be focused on the goal. Because, bro, I don't know how many times, and I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how many times it has been to where I have got off work and had a hard night at work and I'm dead tired. I don't feel like doing nothing. I'm just finna go to sleep, bro. You know what happens when I go to sleep? I end up oversleeping, gang. I oversleep. So let's say I get off work and I wash, go to sleep, and I don't get up until 5 o'clock, gang. That means I have 3 hours. I have 3 hours to get what I gotta get done. It's not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it, because now I'm pushing against time. Now I'm like, oh, I gotta do this before I go to work. I gotta do this before I go to work. And now when I go to work, I am drained all over again. And it becomes a cycle. And then this is where the focus has to be. Because once you are disciplined To me, I feel like the best way to be disciplined is if you're focusing on the goal at hand. You gotta have that goal, and you have to keep that in your mind, bro. You have to keep that in your mind, because if you don't keep that in your mind, if you continuously thinking about sleep, or you tired, eventually you're gonna fold. You know what I'm saying? And we soldiers, we don't fold. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But step 4, bro. Step 4 is knowing that God is going to give you the strength. Alright, so peep, I know. The reason why number 3 is the most important step is because simply faith without works is dead. Let's get back to the video. And when I say, listen, the Bible verse is Mark 11, and it states, believe what you pray for and you will receive it. So when you go to sleep, or before you go to sleep, or when you wake up and you pray and you say, God, please give me the strength to get through this day. If you believe in that shit, bro, you will get the strength. I promise you, because it's been times to where, bro, I've been dead tired. I'm talking about dead tired. It's been times I stayed up 24 hours and I asked God for strength. When I got up, I was tired, but I made it through because I believed in what I prayed for. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta really make sure that y'all just believe that he's gonna give you strength, because he's gonna give you strength. He's gonna give you strength. If you really put forth the effort and whatever you're doing, it's for him, and you're praying like, give me the strength, give me the strength, give me the strength, he's gonna give you the strength, my boy. So yeah, man, make sure y'all locked in, man. Make sure y'all chasing y'all goals, man. This is a little smaller video I wanted to post for y'all because it had hit my mind. Because I'm like, bro, I started thinking, I'm like, bro, how do you reach success if you work at a nighttime job? And I'm like, maybe some people in Bali need help of how to do these things, or need somebody who can give them advice. And you can say I'm not the person to give you the advice because I'm not the where I want to be, but I'm working towards that. And I got a schedule where I feel like it's good for me. If it's good for you, you should try it out. Let me know in the comment section. But thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all made it this far, comment. Comment, God give me the strength. In your holy name, Yeshua Jesus, I do pray. Amen. It's your boy DreeTooOfficial, and I'm out.